on, YouTubers? Casual, the Transformer Collector here, back with another Transformers unboxing / review. Today's review is on Transformers Siege War for Cybertron Trilogy Deluxe Class Autobot Mirage. Taking a quick look at the packaging. Ages 8+, with a circle down here at the bottom, Transformers going up the side, Generations logo, Takara Tomy. Side of the package, we get our cool artwork. This one is especially good. On this side of the package here, we get the artwork of the Ark, leaving Cybertron with several Autobots and Decepticons fighting in the background. Optimus Prime kind of overlooking the whole thing. On the back of the package here, says it's going to take 19 steps to transform him from his Cybertronian race car mode to robot and vice versa. Over on the right side of the package, they're showing how you can use Battle Masters as a weapon with any Siege figure or any Transformer that has the little 5mm port in their hand. Alright, so since we took a look at the packaging, we're going to go ahead and bust this open and get to the good part. Alright, now to the package. We get these little backdrops that come with them. Now, if you want to, you can use this to kind of spruce up your display of the figure. Me personally, don't have room for it. I've got so many Transformers. I usually just throw these away. Also comes packaged with instructions. Instructions are going to be dual-sided, and they kind of fold out, showing how to transform him from his Cybertronian race car mode to robot and vice versa. And also with these figures, we're getting this little white slip that has like tons of languages all over it. Not sure what this information pertains to. Anyway, looking at the figure, the important part. Bring him a little bit closer, take a look at the face sculpt on him. He has a very nice face sculpt. Got a blue helmet, silver face, and then he's got those lighter blue colored eyes. Very nice paint applications on him, and the designs that they've used, the etchings on him and whatnot. Nice Autobot symbol on the chest there. Bright white paint with red and blue. Very good use of color here. Here's the back of the figure. Nothing especially hollow. These are a little weird to be poking out from the back of the legs there. But he needed wheels, so I guess they had to squeeze it in wherever they squeezed it in. Those just kind of feel a little out of place, whatever the case may be. Good thing we don't display these figures with the back showing. So anyway, the front looks phenomenal though. Very good job done with him. I'm sure they're probably going to remold this with a more Earth-like form now. I had actually predicted that a long time ago. As soon as they started introducing Siege, I said, you know, next year they're going to redo every one of these with Earth modes. So, but anyhow, we hadn't gotten a good Mirage in a second. Last one we got was in Combiner Wars, and that was not the best the best Mirage, if you will. Now, real quick, since I'm talking about the other Mirages, I'm going to bring them in to compare here. The best one that we've ever gotten, I feel, is the Classics one. Mine, Classics or Universe, I can't remember exactly which subline this was from, but this was a really good done Mirage here. I really couldn't complain about that. So, but there's comparing him with that Universe or Generations or Classic, whichever line it is. And then I do have a G1 Mirage here. Now, you guys, please don't bash it. This is one of my little flea market finds here. Mine's actually separated right at the torso. I had some hot glue there, kind of holding it together. The screw is just stripped out on it, so it doesn't really hold in well. But comparing him with the Siege one here, you see they kind of shot for the same thing here. The only thing different is that 26, I guess, up on the hood of the car there. Like I say, I'm sure we're going to get Earth mode when probably in the next year. So it'll probably have maybe the stickers on the side and the 26 and the elf and all of that. So, but you see they kind of went with the same gist for it. So figured I'd break those out to make a comparison. I am not going to break out the Combiner Wars one because I've got him connected in a combiner, so I'm not going to break that out. But anywho, now this guy comes with a couple of weapons here. You got some ports right up at the shoulder. He's got that shoulder cannon, and then the tip of it actually comes out right here. So if you wanted to, you could you could wield that, I guess, like a little pistol or something like that. Or he's got these ports on the side of his arms right here. You could do like shoulder missiles there. You could use the other one as a cannon on the side there if you wanted to do so. And he's got a tab on the end of the gun there. So I guess you could do it kind of like a sword if you wanted to, like one of those numbers. So that's the whole thing as of lately, is the combinability and all the different options with them. So you can kind of flip-flop and connect stuff and whatnot. Like I'm even noticing he also comes with the little hand rifle here. And the hand rifle here also has another 5mm port right on the end of it there. So that's displayable on the hand, arms, or he's also got these ports right here kind of around the knee region. So you could put the gun on that if you wanted to do that like that. So, and then Jesus, just ports everywhere. There's another little port on the underside of his arm. So you could even underwield the gun if you wanted to do that. So just expansion, expansion, expansion. Also going to be ports on the bottom of the feet here. There are some transformers that like totally bust apart, like COG and 6-gun. You can bust them apart to make more weapons or height extensions that you hook on the feet, or little cannons, or just options, options, options. So, and then I real quick was noticing with the gun, since that's got the port on the end of it, like I was just saying earlier, you could even like kind of link these together as such. You could do it like that, and you could have a really long rifle. Just like that. So totally expandable with the weapons, and just options to put them everywhere. All right, now articulation with this guy. Head's gonna rotate all the way around. My particular toy has real stiff joints, so posing is going to be easy to do. Shoulders look like shoulders lift up here. Then there's like a little butterfly hinge that folds forward, so that can kind of help out with getting some deep into the chest reaches, I guess, like that if you wanted to. Almost could even like wield a matrix. Then it also has a rotation point here, so you're going to be able to rotate it around as well as extending it all the way out that way. These little door panel thingies, or the side of the vehicle, are going to be able to lift up if you want to kind of help you move the arms around. Just under that shoulder joint, you got a bicep swivel, be able to swivel that around. Also going to have an elbow joint. Hands are going to be pre-molded hands, no individual articulation with the fingers. Just a pre-made hand with a 5mm port right in the center of it there. At the waist, there is going to be a waist swivel. So you'll be able to rotate it all the way around here. And then down at the legs, you got multi-ball joint kind of things going on here. So you can get the Van Damme split kicks. You can get real high kicks forward and backward with the guy, like that. And also, with this little point right here, you're going to be able to rotate the inside of that leg and thigh all the way around. Down here, there's a knee joint, and the foot also has an ankle tilt on it there. So you can get some pretty dynamic spread out poses with this guy. Alright, now I went through articulation, so we're going to do the transformation. First thing we're going to do is take these little fists and fold them up into the forearm. I'm going to do that on the other arm right here. Then these little butterfly joints are just going to kind of come to the front of the vehicle here, like that. Then the forearms, you want to make sure you're able to bend the elbow in to kind of face in the center of his chest here. You're going to want to do that on both sides. And then these are just going to rotate up to the back over here, like kind of covering the face. You're going to do the same thing with that other one. And then there's going to be some tabs along in the center of this right here. Just going to tab everything together really good. Right there. So make sure that's all secure. Alright, so since we've got this put together, we're going to come around to the back of the vehicle here, and we're going to flip these wheels out of the chest section over to the side, and they will actually click into place on the side of that. Then we're going to take the, let's see, we're going to, so you can pull this back, and the chest is going to separate away from the waist section and be able to lift all the way up. Once we have this opened up here, we're going to fold the head down in kind of under the back here. Then we are going to spin back around to the front. Turn the legs in here, and you're going to have to be mindful of these wheels underneath, but you kind of want to turn the legs in this direction so you get these little holes kind of right there. And then this is going to separate on the side here. It's on this little joint. So it's going to separate and come up like that. Now this wheel underneath here, we're going to go ahead and pull that all the way out to the side, and then this becomes the side of the little race car mode there. We can go ahead and fold that little heel spur in right there to the side of the car. Now on the other side, we're going to do the same thing. Going to take that little panel, and it's going to lift up to the side. Then we will fold that little foot in to the side there, and then get that together. Now we take the wheel on the underside here, flip it out to the outer side of the vehicle, and we're just going to give this all a good squeeze together here in the center. Alright, so at this point I find out that I shouldn't have rotated the waist. The waist is going to still be right here, and we're just going to spin that around to the opposite side. Now, since we've done that, we'll be able to close all of this up onto the back of the vehicle there. And you got some tabs right in here that are going to tab right with these. So this one is just kind of a little squeezing session to get it into place, kind of. So that's what you get there with his little Cybertronian race mode. Again, that paint is awesomely translated also in the vehicle mode there. Got that translucent, got that see-through blue going on right there, vibrant white paint. Red Autobot symbol again there that came out on the front. Also going to have that Autobot symbol back here. Wheels have that really nice chrome kind of thing going on there. Cybertronian writing on the side of him instead of the cetane that was in the G1 version. Nice tail fin back there. So, nice spoiler back there. Overall, very happy with the purchase. This is a lot better than the Combiner Wars one. So, now it does roll around very nicely. Those wheels work well. A very fun little figure. I was excited that this came in the mail today. There's been a lot of delays on all my pre-orders lately, so it's nice to be finally getting some toys that fit in with my collection line. So, all right, now ports all over this as well, or not really all over in this mode. You got the 2 ports right there, and it looks like that's going to be the extent of it for the vehicle mode. But you can take his blasters in any configuration that you see fit, and you can post those up on those little 5mm ports on the spoiler there. So, and to compare him real quick with the G1 version, and there you go. Again, mine is not the best one to compare with. My spoiler is broken off, and his torso is ripped in half. You can see where the screws just stripped away from it. But for display purposes, it does the job. So there's a side-by-side comparison with them. And here he is compared with the Generations Classics Universe one. But that would conclude my unboxing / review for Transformers Siege War for Cybertron Trilogy Deluxe Class Autobot Mirage. If you guys liked the video, be sure to click the like button. Also, please leave me a comment. I'm still running a contest where if you're subscribed, a comment and a like will get you an entry into a monthly giveaway for a 3D printed item. Usually toys is what I'm expecting you guys to pick, but we can negotiate out and you can pick some other item if you wanted to or whatever. Just a way for me to give back to the community for checking out my videos and for me to get to know you guys a little bit better. Maybe we can all learn together about the 3D printing thing by sharing some of the knowledge. Alright, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel and click the bell notification icon so you don't miss out on any Transformer unboxings or cool videos in the very near future. And with all of that said, I appreciate the view, guys. Casual the Transformer Collector is out.